Hello, my friends. It's Coach B. Yeah, and I'm live on Super Bowl Sunday. And here's some people joining. Chris Crossan on first, and Just Gag, and 6 Howards. Hello, 6 Howards. Nancy is here. Gatona is here. Blizzard. Hello, Blizzard. Blizzard, how's the weather? Misty had joined. Super Bowl Sunday, and 6 Howards says, hi, Coach. Nancy, you're going to love today's scope. More people are joining. Click down here, my friends. Invite your followers. Stacy, I got the video. I'll look at it soon. Tammy Jones, hello. And Debbie Erickson, 123. Glad you're here. Invite your followers. Share on Twitter. Call people on the phone and say, listen, it is Super Bowl Sunday, but Coach has got something special. Weather's great. Blizzard, I'm glad. Kay Drowns, hello. Back at you. Ninny's 81, hello. Sarah King, thank you for sharing on Facebook. 6 Howards, you've been watching for a while. So's Blizzard. Blizzard, thank you. It's a short scope, but there's some astonishing things. Even more super than super. Andre and I just got finished talking, and I was worried about his health because I was talking to him, and he was just gasping, and he's a young man. If your ticker cannot take excitement, watch the Super Bowl, because today's webcast, let me just show you what's coming here. I said what's coming is 4 secrets of character education, and that's huge. That's huge. Yes, Stacy, poor Andre, he suffers so much just from our conversations. Maddie, hello. Maddie, you're going to love today. Check it out. 4 secrets of character education with bonuses. Who's excited by the bonuses? More salsa and chips for Andre. 2 bonuses, a new virtue and rainbow games. Just let that sink in, my friends, while I take a drink of California Clear. Bonuses, K Hum likes them. Gatona is excited. Throw some hearts at me. Blizzard is just going crazy with the lightning bolts. A new virtue, my friend. Andre doesn't even know about the new virtue. That's how new this virtue is. Helen, thank you so much for your woohoo. Kids use invincible grit to really try. I praise them for it. Nenny81, don't you love invincible grit? But as much as you love whole brain teaching, and you're here on Super Bowl Sunday because you must love it, you are going to love the new virtue and the rainbow games. The rainbow games, maybe I shouldn't give it away. Maybe your health is, maybe you haven't been checked out for too much excitement. My kids are going to lose their minds over a new virtue. Yes, they will, Sarah. But I tell you what, the rainbow games are just like, Give a hint. All right, I'll give you a hint. The rainbow games come in 4 colors. Oh yeah, 4 colors. Green games, red games, blue games, and gold games. And you know what you need to implement green, red, blue, and gold? You know what you need? Oh, you need so much. You just need some different colored markers. Markers, yes. That's all you need is different colored markers to roll out a universe. Are colors different levels? Nenny, you're going to have to wait patiently. I can tell that you're an excitable teacher. Yeah, Nenny's, just wait. Because it's coming, the rainbow games. First we're going to have, I've got 4 minutes yet, magic markers, erasable markers. That's all you need. You're gonna see the power of 4 different color erasable markers. And it's going to take you like maybe 5 seconds. Because, you know, your time is valuable. 5 seconds to shift from a green game to a blue game to a red game to a gold game. It's excitement cubed +1 coming today. Going to Staples before the Super Bowl. Sarah King, get yourself some colored markers. Now, the gold marker, I don't know how you're going to duplicate that, but maybe brown and you can say it's gold or yellow or whatever. It's like a whiteboard game, yes. Invincible Grit is gold. I know it, says Blizzard. Blizzard, you and I have been through so much together, and you know, Blizzard, are you sure? I'm just talking to you, Blizzard. Are you sure your ticker can take it? Finally beat live MK Kamula. Hello there, MK Kamula. My friends, you have funny names that are hard to... All right, Blizzard. Yeah. At the end of the show, Blizzard, just tell me, Coach, I'm feeling dizzy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Have your cell phone nearby, because the Rainbow Games are a way of taking everything we're doing and just increasing it by 4 powers, maybe at minimum. So 4 secrets of character education today. A new virtue and Rainbow Games. Hey, Meredith. Invincible Grit was fantastic. Meredith, thank you so much. All right, we got a few minutes. If you could have a new virtue, look up here. Right above my head, you'll see a thought bubble. Hello, Karen. You'll see a thought bubble up there. I'm thinking of the new virtue. What is the new virtue? You tell me. What's your prediction? And keep those hearts coming, because I'm close to 500. Honesty is a good one. I like that. Keep the hearts coming, because I'm getting close to 500,000 hearts, and I'm grumpy because I have less than 500,000 hearts. Respect is a very good one. I like respect. Yeah. Here's to honesty and respect. Any more guesses? Responsibility is a nice one, Kinder Duo. Yeah. I think those are all good. Integrity, Blizzard, that's an excellent one. Safety, oh, that's so important, Meredith. Meredith, are you shocked that I remembered your name was Meredith? You like integrity. You know what, my friends? Here's the thing. I'm very, very sad. Very sad. Let me explain why I'm sad. I'm sad because there's no whole brain teaching police. And we're not able to keep track of all the stuff you guys are generating. So as long as we can't afford secret whole brain teaching police, you can create your own virtues. You can substitute virtues. We're going to let you get away with it. How do you like that? Integrity is a great idea. How about confidence? Yeah, self-discipline is good, says Blizzard. I think those are all good. When you see our new virtue, you can substitute any of those. But I'm going to try to convince you to watch next Sunday, where I talk more about exactly how to roll out this virtue. Self-discipline is good, isn't it, Tammy? All right, my friends, it's time to get started. Maybe do that on Beautiful Friday. Here we go, my friends. Charity. I love charity. All right. 4 secrets of character education with 2 bonuses. The new virtue and Rainbow Games. Please, my friends, invite your Twitter followers and announce this on Facebook. It's short, it's powerful, it's life-changing. Here we go. First of all, the unashamed commercial. Anybody got the books? Thank you, Kinder Duo. Anybody got the books? Jay Valle, thank you so much. 122 amazing games. Whole brain teaching for challenging kids. Mackinac, 9, thank you. They're both great, says Sarah King. Sarah King, bless your soul. How you liking 122 amazing games, my friend? Do you need 250? Blizzard's giving me all kinds of stars. You have both and love them, says Mrs. Lang. Both books and love them says time to teach. Thank you, my friends, so much for the shame. What would I do without them? Thank you, Stacy. Got them right next to my Bible. Oh, my goodness. Student teacher here. Yes, Macanoo. All right. So much for the shameless plug. Here we go. Here are our new rules. Now, I'm going to slide you in closer with my extremely powerful Zoom device. Actually, it's just I've got this stuff on a book and I'm sliding. Notice I have not revealed the new virtue. Here we go. Let's go over the gestures. I'm coming back this way so you can see more of the gestures than usual. Rule 1, follow directions quickly. Rule 2, raise your hand for permission to speak. Rule 3, raise your hand for permission to leave your seat. Rule 4, make smart choices. I'm sorry, 6 hours. Rule 4, kindness, leadership, courage, invincible grit, and the new virtue. Not revealed yet. Rule 5, keep your dear teacher happy. All right, so far, my friends, tell me, which is your favorite virtue? Kindness, leadership, courage, or invincible grit? Thus far in terms of rolling it out in your classroom. Here's to you. What's your favorite one? Please after the rules. That's great. Invincible grit, kindness, grit, invincible grit, kindness, courage, kindness and grit, invincible grit. Invincible grit. I think in terms of, it's a toss-up for me. I think our nation needs more kindness, and I think that our kids need to overcome discouragement and disappointment and bailing out too soon on their own capacities. All right, here we go. Now, so let's talk about, notice Friday is where we have the new mystery virtue. Let's talk about how simple it is to roll out these character education virtues. Here we go. On Monday, we want to focus on kindness. You say, thank you. Kids say, you're welcome. Once in a while, hold your hands out like this. They hold their hands out to you. You do this and say, ah. And they do this and say, ah. Exchange an air hug. Andre, are you a bold enough? Notice I'm zooming in. Are you a bold enough secondary instructor that you could give your kids an air hug? That would be something with teenagers. But go with the air hug. Thank you, you say, all the time. They say you're welcome every once in a while because it's special. Ah. What do you think? Air hug? Now, it would be something, wouldn't it? Leadership? Leadership. We want kids to act like kids 2 grades higher. Courage? We want kids to be able to stand up, use class yes and mirror words, and talk to the class. Overcome your fear of public speaking. And grit? We play grit with dice. Give them a very hard task. If they do show grit, you roll the dice. If one number comes up that you've pre-selected, then they get 2 marks on the scoreboard. If not, they say, we got grit, we don't quit. We're gritters, not quitters. We want them to celebrate inner strength that overcomes the odds when they're stacked against you. And my friends, for our kids in this country, in this world, the odds are stacked against them. We need grit. We got to have gritters, not quitters. Listen to me, my friends. We're not Americans anymore. We're Americans. We used to be Americans. We're Americans now. You go talk to your grandmother and your grandfather about hard times. And then you complain about your life and duck because grandma is going to take a swing at you. Long ago, times were much tougher, and so were Americans. No more Americans. Okay, my friends, I made that point. Now that felt good. Every once in a while, I like to get up on the soapbox. All right. Take a few more guesses about what's the fifth virtue that we employ on Friday. A few more guesses. What do you think, my friends? Trustworthiness. I like that one. Meredith? Oh, peacemaker. Oh, that's a good one. Perseverance. All of them. All right, coming up very quick. Problem solver. All right, here's our next screen. Secret number one. Here's secret number one. Virtue is a habit, not an innate talent. We become good by doing good deeds. Virtue is a learned skill which our kids need to learn. Goodness comes from without, not within. Goodness comes from without, not within. We need kids who develop moral behavior by practicing moral behavior. Anybody like that notion of secret number one? We're not automatically good. We practice goodness. And it does give a lot of hope to kids who don't come from good homes. Thank you so much, Guzman's galore. Yes, true, says Chapin. Awesome, says Nancy. And it dials into who we are as teachers. If inner character is set, it's hopeless. If inner character is developed by practice, then there's a bright future ahead if we do character education the right way. Second secret. Now this is, get this. Kids act rudely in hallways plastered with kindness slogans. Virtue, a habit developed by practice, cannot be taught by mottos. Have you ever noticed that? Go to the hall and you see all these lovely slogans and the kids are acting rudely. Pledges, songs. Growth mindset is important here, but we take growth mindset in a new direction. So mottos is not going to do it. Signs and slogans is not going to do it. 6 Howards is, Kinder Duo says, is right there with 6 Howards. That's the second secret. You know, you're right. We wouldn't be talking about this anymore if mottos worked. Our world is covered with them. Behavior prizes won't do it either. Thank you so much. Let's just stop there. Yeah, behavior prizes will not do it. Is it really good behavior when you do something kind in order to get a caramel for yourself? Is that what we mean by being a good person? You know, Andre was such a good person today. He gets a pink lottery ticket. Oh, lucky Andre. I'm sorry, my friends. Prizes and rewards of that sort is not, right? It's still selfish behavior. Yeah, so something's wrong. I think we're heading in the right direction. You tell me. All right. Number 3. Now this is a huge point. In games, children learn to cooperate, play fair, follow rules they didn't create, and make smart decisions. The most consistent moral behavior in kids occurs in gameplay. Let's go over that again. When do kids act according to an external set of rules? When do they get along and learn to get along with others? In games. In games, you'll see kids behaving in cooperative, sensible ways that we don't see in other parts of their experience. And here's the fourth one. We're coming to the fourth virtue, the fourth secret of character education. For the practice needed to develop children's moral behavior, we need character education games. That's what we're about. That's the theme of the last month, and it'll continue to be our theme. Character education games. Not mottos, not slogans. So hello, Kindness Monday, Leadership Tuesday, Courage Wednesday, Invincible Grit Thursday, and whatever on Friday. If you're in to the idea of the power of character education games, give me some thumbs up or give me some hearts. Jump all over it. Oh yes, says Paula. Thank you, Paula. The hearts are flowing up the screen. Oh yeah. And Kamula Meredith is in. Thumbs up. You see? I'm in, says Blizzard. Blizzard is in even though she hasn't seen the Rainbow Games. Can you wear an orange cape too? Yes, you may, Andre. Only because we're good friends. Stacy, yes. Tell us more, says Mrs. Lang. I'm coming on to the new stuff. All right. More hearts. I got to get to 500,000 hearts. I stopped eating and sleeping at 480,000 hearts, and my wife is very, very concerned. All right. Now, a little diagram, and you don't have to take notes. We'll send you a free PDF. We're doing all this stuff each day of the week. We focus on a different virtue, but of course we want all the virtues. And on Friday we're doing something else. Gee, I wonder what that something else is. It could be anything you want to plug in there, but I've got one that I'm excited about and that I want to move forward on. Announcing the new WBT Games All Day, so simple to implement, it's shocking. I know you think you've seen this before, but not this well. Watch carefully. Every morning, post a schedule, link each activity to a game. Sarah, let's see what you think. Call them green games. Now pay attention here. Call them green games if you're a rookie. Explain that each WB technique is a green game. You want to see 2 grades higher growth. So it's Wednesday. The green games are Class Yes, or Class Yes hands folded, or Speedy hands folded, or maybe there's no game, or Class Yes, Speedy hands folded again. That's for the basic rookie. Teacher in Las Vegas told me, Coach, I just said we're going to play some games, and it was as if it was Christmas morning. Games, that's the magic word. So if we define everything we do as a game, and we color code them in green, we can start as simply as we want. If you're a beginner, here's a beginner's list. Tell the kids what's coming and link each one to a game, and that'll help you keep on track. Has anybody tried this game list? I know you haven't tried green games, but do you see the power of the game list? It simplifies implementation, which is so key. The stars are floating up the green. Kids are fooled into learning with a game. That's fine. Yes, says Paula. But these are games. Some are little games, some are bigger games. But this is how you start. Now you've been doing this for a while. Just introduce games that are a little bit more advanced. Mirror words when you're doing morning message. You're still doing morning mirror words. And then you're going to class, yes. And then you're going mirror words and speedy hands folded. You tried it last Thursday. How did it work, Paula? You changed your schedule to sound like a computer game. Fantastic, Chapin. Here's where you need to go. We want our higher, more sophisticated games eventually. Scoreboard, Super Improver, Invincible Grit, Crazy Professor. It will get more teachers on board. The kids bought it, says Paula. So here's the big brain teaching veterans. We're not playing scoreboard all day long or Super Improver all day long. We're playing it at specific times so the kids and we know what's coming. Now you might say, you know what, my friends, don't forget there's a dipsy-do. A dipsy-do is, I may say we're playing scoreboard, but I see a child that needs reward on Super Improver. So don't let the system tie your hands, but just keep the list of activities so you're focused on one thing at a time, and so are the kids. Those are green games. Anybody digging the idea of just the simplicity of color coding the games with a green marker, and it gives you that extra bit of focus. The scoreboard can go all day. It's up to you. But I'm saying if the scoreboard goes all day and you're trying to do Super Improvers all day, it's too much to juggle. You follow what I'm saying? So you might say, scoreboard, Super Improvers, but you're in the Super Improvers piece and you say, dipsy-do. I got some of my friends who are not on task, mighty grown. So focus, 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 but you can do other things. Who's digging it? Yes, Paula, this is going to help. And the kids will remind you. Don't you want the kids to remind you? Aren't we playing Invincible Grit now? It helps the teacher. Yes, scatterbrain. Yes, my friend, we all are. You are doing something similar. Kinder Duo, you and I are on the same wavelength. Love it, says Stacy. Now, the specificity of Super Improver game time will change everything. Now remember, there are other games like the Recess Squad and Leadership Lottery, and we'll keep talking about those. Here we go. Color coding. I use it many other ways already. Here we go. Time to teach. Now, check this out. I'm being quietly dramatic, but your mind's going to explode with the possibilities. Once in a while, introduce a red game. What's a red game? 3 grades higher. Oh, my friends. Today, when we start playing Crazy Professor, I want 3 grades higher behavior. So I changed the power of the game by simply calling it a different color. 3 grades higher instead of 2 grades higher. So on Wednesday from 1 to 4, we're going 2 grades higher, says Nancy Stoltenberg, and she digs it. But suddenly we hit that Crazy Professor in the afternoon. I need to see you kindergartners acting like 4th graders. Ho, 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 ho. Do you see that? Just change the color of the game. Same game, new color. I'm going to say that again. Same game, new color, ups the motivation and ante, and all you need is a different color marker. Red for maximum blood flow to the brain. Thank you, WBT Andre. So easy, says 6 hours. 6 hours, are you loving this? Perfect for afternoon motivator, says Nancy. So we got green games and red games. Same game, but now instead of 2 grades higher, let's go 3 grades higher. Oh, 6 hours is in love with it. 6 hours is a regular. Check this out, my friends. Check it out. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. Blue games. When you play a blue game, it's Rainbow Day. Give me an oh yeah. Rainbow games. A blue game is 4 grades higher. My kindergartners, you got to start acting like a 5th grader in silent reading. Blue for loss of oxygen, says Andre. 6 Howard, your mind is blown. Oxygen, please, says Nancy Stoltenberg. Rainbow Day. Oh, it's 2 grades. Now it's 3 grades. It's back to 2. Now it's up to 4 grades. Oh my goodness. Just with color coding, just with a stinking magic, with a stinking erasable marker. Give me some hearts for that. Color code the games and you've jacked them sky high. Is the schedule on the board? Yes, the schedule is on the board. And all you're doing is you're color coding your schedule. You see the simplicity of that? Your 2nd graders will love to think they could act like 6th graders. Every kid wants to be a lot older. Kids don't want to be kids. All right, check it out. Now, you know what's coming next. Of course, gold games are played like college students. Ha 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 ha! Oh, Mr. Biffle, can we play gold today? Can we play gold today? I don't know, my friends. You know, gold is sky high. That means you're writing carefully like a college kid. 6 Howards, you're on board. Nancy's on board. Give me a flood of hearts if you love this color coding system. Here's the all you got to do to change the game is use a different color marker. We've got 122 games. Now with 4 different color codes, that's 488 games. Oh my goodness. 488 color-coded games? That might get you through the first week. You might make it to your next paycheck. Look at the color-coded hearts I'm getting from Blizzard. Keep them guessing about what's coming next. Thank you very much, Nancy. Yes, my friends, I'm very excited about the color-coded games, and here's how they came about. I was in Las Vegas with a small group of teachers doing a conference, and I talked about green games, because I said, you know, green, 2 grades higher. One of the brilliant teachers said, could there be some different color games? And I said, no. And I went home, I thought, oh my gosh, just by changing the color of the game, we changed the game. We upped the ante. Now, coming up is the new virtue. Just got some new colored markers, says Gatona. All right, there's the color scale. Green, red, blue, gold. And use brown for gold or whatever you can. We love a scale. We love color coding. All right, coming up. Don't worry about running out of games. We've got 122. So this is a game-based learning system. The first in the world, so far as I know. It's games, games, games all day long. Why? Kids love games. Enough said. Why? Kids love them. That's all we need to say. So our central focus has always been teaching challenging kids. The more virtue games in your classroom, the better your beloved rascals will behave. A rising tide of character education lifts every kid's boat. Who's ready for the new virtue? Let me know who's ready for the new virtue. Oh, I'm getting gold hearts. Me, says 6 Hours. Nancy says yes. Stacy, yes. Blizzard, yes. Meredith, yes. Me, says Helen. Paula, yes. Of course. Can't wait, Kinder Duo. Andre, you don't even know what the new virtue is. Here's what I'm saying, and here's what I'm going to try to develop a unit on. You need a second. CyberCert, come on back. Here it is. Creativity. Creativity is the fifth virtue. I think it is the most general. It is the most various. It can apply to every subject area, to every classroom activity. People are kind of liking it. Now, what's the creativity gesture? Here we go. So the four virtues would be, I just got to read these comments. Kinder Duo is digging it. It's kindness, leadership, courage. Creativity can be fearful for kids. You are so right. Good for art, good for everything. So here's the virtues. Here's the gestures. Kindness, leadership, courage, invincible grit, creativity. Creativity. See, you're a painter. This is your palette. They don't know what a palette is. Creativity. That's the fifth virtue. Now tell me some ways you could use the creativity. Promote individuality. Oh yeah. How can you use creativity? Problem solving, all content areas, arts, cooperation. This is so powerful, says Sarah. Problem solving defeats boredom, says 6 hours. Critical thinking, says Meredith. Writing, says Stacy. Making up gestures equals creativity, says Andre. I think it's the broadest possible, most transforming, if we're going to have five virtues, and I think we need it. Working in groups. Let's have some creativity in groups. Yes, my friends. Think outside the box, says Helen Boutros. Note-taking with pictures is brilliant, Blizzard. My friends, I'm so glad we're all on the same page. Visualize, says Stacy. So, here we are. So on Creative Friday, who knows what wonderful games your kids will invent? So on Creative Friday, you can come up with creativity activities. Your kids can invent some games. You can combine games. You can put together 2 different games, all the games, whatever you want on Creativity Friday. And of course, we want all 5 of the virtues all week. And next time, we're going to do Creativity Friday. Who's going to be here next Sunday when we focus on Creativity Friday? Nancy loves it. Blizzard is going to be here. Sounds romantic. Be there or be square always. I'll be there. Time to teach. Oh yeah, I'll try, says Meredith. So my friends, we have a contest. Wait, here's some followers. You're going to get the PDF. And more resources. Students pick their own virtue to focus on. Andre, that's brilliant. You're going to get 4 Secrets of Character Education as a free PDF download. I'm going to do that within 5 minutes after the webcast. Please sign up for our WBT freebies on the website. I'll be on the beach. Thank goodness for replays. If you want on-site training, listen, my schedule's filling up. Anybody want a whole brain trainer at their school? We've got a number across the country. Andre's one of the great ones. Nancy's a great one. Send me an email. Let's figure out a way to do on-site training. Now, here's how you win a free copy of the book. Send us a powerful action plan for implementing character education in your classroom. If your plan is selected, you win a free book and you make your kids famous because they will get an e-certificate. Here is this week's winner. Rhonda Arlt, 2nd grade, Explorer Elementary, Goddard, Kansas. I need to fix that, Kansas. Goddard, Kansas, won last week. Let's hear it for Rhonda. If you want, Rhonda, you're out there. Hello, Rhonda. Rhonda, are you excited, you corn husker, you? Go, Rhonda. Rhonda, I hadn't heard from you during the webcast. I didn't know if you were here. Congrats, Rhonda, says Andre. Great action plan, Rhonda. You get the free book. Kansas, land of the south wind, says. The S blew away. 10-finger woo, says Paula. All right, my friend. Next Sunday, Rhonda, congratulations. Nancy's a tough judge, so if she picked you, you know you did a good job. Next Sunday, Creativity Friday. We'll focus on what we can do on Creativity Friday, and obviously there's lots of intriguing things that we can do. So my friends, that's it for today, Super Bowl Sunday. We did the 4 secrets of character education, rainbow games, and the new virtue. So as always, where are you from? It's Whole Brain Teachers United. Who's all in? Tell me where you're from. If you're all in, the registration process is complete. Helen is an art teacher from San Diego. Thank you, Helen. Why, here's someone from Willis, Texas, and Liz again from Elizabeth, New Jersey, San Diego, Tallahassee, Lafayette. Gaetona, where are you from? All in from Michigan. Laura in Cleveland, Ohio, Northern Illinois. Karen, of course, from Calgary. Kansas, 6th grade. Sherry from South Carolina, Woodland, California, 4th grade teacher in Sacramento. Who else is all in, my friends? It's Whole Brain Teachers United. New Jersey, says Ms. Valle. Markham, Ontario. Sebring, Florida. I'd love to come to Canada for a conference. Never been to Canada for a conference. My friends, Rhonda from Wichita, Kansas. Yes, Las Vegas. Kirchner, were you in the Las Vegas training? Boy, we had a great time. All right, my friends, it's Coach B signing off. It's a North Florida conference. Let's get a hold of Andre. Sebring, Florida. Coach B signing off. Power to the teachers. Power to the kids. We'll see you next Sunday. Thank you.